Greetings everyone, welcome to Botany 101. In today's class we're going to talk about this plant, and my first question to you is, what is this plant? Can anyone look at this and identify this part of the plant? Have you ever seen it? Do you know what it is? Do you know the benefits and the purpose of this plant or this portion of the plant? So when I harvested this, I decided I'd do a little lesson on this. Now, this is actually called garlic scape, and I want to talk to you about the nutritional benefits of this plant. And just to give you some information, listen, as I've always stated, every plant has not just nutritional benefits, but has spiritual benefits as well, or spiritual use for every plant that we consume. Okay? Now, the garlic scape is a part of the plant that forms flower and seed. And these parts are edible. This is actually the part of the garlic, as the name suggests, garlic scape. The garlic plant, this is where the flower, as I said earlier, this is where the flower and the seed is. So if you look closely, this is where the flower is, right? Now, when you cut off this curly part that bears the seed and the flowers, what you're actually doing is you're giving instruction to the plant, okay, to send the energy to the bulb in the earth. So as I said, you're instructing the plant to send all of its energy into the bulbs that are stored beneath the ground, rather than using the energy to bear flowers and seed. Everything is energy. That's what we work with. Once we understand that all things contain energy within your body, within the plant, within the space, then you're able to do not just mental magic, but physical, spiritual, and otherwise. Okay? Not to mention financial. Now, this part, see where the seeds are? This would be the part that would stay above ground and would, form flowers. But you don't want that if you're trying to, reap garlic. That's the bulb where it's bigger than just the little tiny ones. The bigger you want the bulb to grow, the more likely you'll have to cut this. But if you don't remove this part, then the bulbs, of course, are going to be smaller underground. All the energy is going to go straight to the bulb of the plant and away from the food itself. If you want to focus the energy on the plant and on the seeds, let's say you're a farmer and you want the seeds for the next season, then you keep the flower on and you allow it to go into the flower and then seed and so on and so forth. Now, the nutritional benefits of garlic scape, it has manganese, it has vitamin 6 and selenium, and you can do your own research on the benefits of these vitamins. Absolutely amazing. Perhaps in another video I can talk more about the spiritual use of this, but you, for example, hang this across any threshold in your house, and any negative energy that is there cannot remain, will leave. You will physically force this thing to leave, and you will feel such a difference in that environment. I mean, if you, for example, there's arguments in your household, there's people, bickering back and forth, if the tension in the room just feels off, even if it's like a work environment or whatever, if you have this in your space, people keep their fights or their arguments or whatever it is to themselves. They never approach you, they never come around you. If you're the type of person who like to stay by yourself and you don't like dealing with people with their negativity or whatever, if you just don't want to attract it in the first place, then this is something that you can keep in your work area. You can just always, it will last for a little while. You can put it in some water and it will stay fresh. And if you want to just put it in your drawers or in your purse, so that you're traveling on the train and somebody with their crosses don't come and start unload all their problems on you. We have to be our brother's keeper, but at the same time, we're not trying to attract demons. We're not trying to attract people with all kinds of problems on them. So, but anyway, I'm going to pause this for now. Talk to me in the comment section, share, and if you like the video, don't forget to share it. Don't forget to like it. And the most important part is leave me your comment. Garlic Scape, don't be afraid to use it. Now, I almost forgot that so when you're using this, you can use a whole thing. You can cut up this entire stalk, but some people just use this part, just the curly part, they cut off and use. The Asians, they use, I want to say Asian, Chinese, and they use just this part and they cut it. They'll cut it up like how you'd cut up green onion. And this part as well, some people just cut it off and they use the flour. It smells just like garlic. Anything that you could use garlic for, that's what you're going to be using this. So you can use it in pestos, you can use it in your garlic butter, you can use it in your hummus, whatever you need to flavor with the taste of garlic. Is going to be a little bit less mild. Now, when you're stir frying this, it's not going to be as soft as a garlic bulb itself, but the flavor is packed with flavor and nutrients. Okay, so you won't find this in regular supermarkets. Listen, the good stuff is always in the places where the people have money, so you're not going to find this in the regular supermarket. You're going to have to go to those specialty places, those upscale supermarkets to find it. They keep the good stuff for themselves and promote the other stuff that is no good for you. Stay blessed, everyone.